Okay. Hello, everyone. We are from Group 9, and on this occasion, we will present our discussions about language for specific purposes. Before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Rizky Nur Rifdhatul Ula with students number 163, and then my partners.
Me, Cesar Vero Tanaya with ID number 138.
And me, Aulia Attaya with ID number 154.
All right, and then the first part will be explained by Alya. The time is yours.
Okay, for the first introduction to LSP, LSP refers to language learning that is directly related to a particular professional or academic field, for example, business, law, medicine, tourism, or engineering. Unlike general English, which focuses on everyday conversation, LSP focuses on the language actually used in the specific context. Next slide. Okay, next. Definition of LSP. According to Applied Linguistics, LSP is an approach that designs language courses around the communicative needs of specific groups of learners. This means the language we learn in LSP is not random, but reflects the real communication tasks students face in their academic or professional life. For example, an engineering student might learn how to read technical manual or write project report, while a medical student learn to describe symptoms or write patient notes. So, for the goal of LSP, the main goal of LSP is effective and purposeful communication. Learners are trained to use language functionally to explain, report, negotiate, and solve problems in their domain. So the focus is not on general grammar or abstract vocabulary, but on language in use, how to communicate clearly, appropriately, and professionally. Yes, next is present by Vero.
Okay, so the material is the learner-centered approach. LSP follow a learner-centered approach. This means the course is designed around the learner's specific goals, background, and language needs. Teachers usually begin with a need analysis, identifying what kinds of communication the learner must perform. For example, writing email, giving presentation, and then interpreting data. Then, the learning activities are tailored to those real-life situations, making the lesson more practical and relevant. Next slide. So the next is content and vocabulary. The content of LSP close connected to the learner field. It emphasizes specialist vocabulary, technical term, and text structure found in that discipline. For the example, in the business English, in the contract, meeting, and report. And then in the medical English, it's focused on patient dialogue and case study. Importantly, a material used in class often come from authentic sources such as actual report, academic paper, or professional document. Next slide. So the next is key feature of LSP. The first one is relevance. The relevance its main language makes the learner real context. And the second one is goal-oriented. It means learning focus on clear communication outcome. And the third one is domain-specific. It integrates vocabulary, genre, and discourse practice from the target field. And the last one is motivating. Learners see immediate value in what they learn, which increase engagement and confidence. So the next submaterial will present by Rifda.
All right, the next is the types of LSP. So actually there are two types of LSP. The first one is English for academic purposes or EAP. So this is focus on academic language such as essay writing and then the academic per the research papers, I mean, and the academic presentations. And then the second one is English for occupational purposes or EOP that focus on professional communication. S- So the learners can learn how to writing reports and then attending meetings and talking or communicating with clients. But actually, both of them have purpose to develop the ability to use language appropriately within a specific context. And then there are four reasons why why LSP is so important. The first one is it makes language learning more meaningful because students see the direct connections to their future career. And then it helps learner to achieve the academic professional success faster by focusing on what really matters in their field. And then it prepares students for real world communication, the communication tasks, and also helping them to use English confidently and accurately in real life situations. And the LSP, it's like bridges the gap between classroom language and the real communication demands of the workplace. So, in conclusion, language for specific purposes is a practical and helpful way to learn English. It focuses on what students really need for their studies for future jobs. By using real communication and learning the words that are truly used in each field, LSP helps us become more confident and effective when using English in real situations. And it is an important approach that builds both language skills and readiness for the world of work. And then this is the Q&A session. And the last one is thank you so much for listening. See you next time. Bye bye.